Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Spotlight 8. Incredible Hulk vs. Superman. The Jade Giant versus the Man of Steel. It's a fight that fans of Marvel and DC have always wondered who would win, and they got the opportunity with Incredible Hulk vs. Superman. Told through a series of flashbacks, fans get to see a hypothetical encounter between the two comic book icons, and don't just expect an all-out slugfest. The Hulk adapts to Superman's powers and manages to pull out a few impressive moves that even keeps the Kryptonian hero on his toes. Incredible Hulk vs. Superman is a fun, non-canonical story that sees these two wonderful heroes bring the best out of each other. Number 7. Batman Daredevil King of New York. Fans have pointed out that there is a number of similarities between Batman and Daredevil, and the resemblance between the two was never more apparent than in Batman Daredevil King of New York. Not only do the Dark Knight and the Man Without Fear team up, fans see Wilson Fisk forge an alliance with Ra's al Ghul and Scarecrow in an effort to seize control of Gotham City. As two tortured heroes fight to save the souls of their respective cities, Matt and Bruce play off each other well, and their adventure is a rewarding one for fans of both brooding fighters. Number 6. Spider-Man and Batman Disordered Minds. Speaking of crossovers involving Bruce Wayne, another Marvel figurehead crossed paths with Batman when a terrifying team-up emerged. Spider-Man and Batman Disordered Minds sees Batman's nemesis, the Joker, teaming up with the most murderous rogue Peter Parker's ever faced, Carnage. The two homicidal maniacs are subject to an experiment designed to restore sanity to two psychopaths. However, bringing Carnage and the Joker starts a war between the two that can only be solved by Spider-Man and Batman joining forces to stop their bloodthirsty foes from destroying Gotham City for good. The story is worth it alone for the Joker and Carnage scenes alone. Number 5. Amalgam Comics. Though it's technically an extension of the DC vs. Marvel event, Amalgam Comics is an unbelievably creative experience unto itself. With the brother universes tearing themselves apart, the Spectre and the Living Tribunal compromise by fusing the two worlds, creating a universe filled with combined heroes and villains. Instead of Wolverine and Batman, there's Darkclaw. Instead of Iron Man and Green Lantern, there's Iron Lantern. 24 titles were published under the Amalgam Comics banner until the two universes were separated at the end of main crossover series. While the Amalgam universe is yet to return, it remains a milestone moment in both publishers' histories. Number 4. Punisher and Batman Deadly Nights. The Punisher has had his issues with several Avengers, but his conflict with Batman may be his greatest conflict. Punisher and Batman Deadly Nights sees Frank Castle making his way to Gotham and bring his bloody crusade to Bruce Wayne's doorstep, with Punisher taking it upon himself to rid the criminal elements of Gotham, and Batman determined to bring Frank down. This one-shot is the definition of the unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. Not to mention it features a fantastic scene when Joker unfortunately realizes that the Punisher doesn't play the same games as Batman. Number 3. Superman vs. The Amazing Spider-Man. One can't talk about crossovers between Marvel and DC without discussing Superman and Spider-Man's very first adventure. Superman vs. the Spider-Man was the first intercompany crossover between the big two and indeed featured a fight between the two powerhouses. Lex Luthor and Dr. Octopus team up for an evil plan created by Luthor to steal billions from the government. Though the two heroes are manipulated the two into a battle, they manage to defeat their enemies and walk away with a mutual respect for one another. A basic team-up story, but one that opened the doors for more adventures between Marvel and DC characters. Number 2. The Uncanny X-Men and the New Teen Titans. Lauded as one of the best crossover comics of all time, The Uncanny X-Men and The New Teen Titans was the first and only team-up for the titular crews, determined to break through the Source Wall. The powerful Apocalyptian despot Darkseid seeks out the powers of the Phoenix Force to help him expand his rule. Darkseid's mission alerts both the X-Men and the Teen Titans who work together to stop him. It's a powerful tale that respects both properties and gives every fan favorite a chance to shine. A sequel to the series was in the works at one point, but unfortunately, plans fell through. Number 1. JLA Avengers. Fans of either Marvel or DC owe it to themselves to read Kurt Busiek and George Perez's JLA Avengers. Despite being held up with editorial disputes for years, the series was beloved by comic book fans for its epic storyline, creative matchups, and moments that honor decades of comic book history. The series features the heroes, or both universes, fighting on a large scale, collecting some of the most powerful relics in their worlds, all as Krana and Grandmaster manipulate the two worlds. JLA Avengers was the last official DC and Marvel crossover, but it ends with an action-packed story any comic fan will love with. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.